Hey guys, I'm Morgan Harbin and welcome to SMR Vault's coverage of Week 5 of the 2016 robotics build season. Now let me repeat that, Week 5 of 6 of the 2016 build season. Ladies and gentlemen, we only have 1 week left in this build season, and with that, some teams have voiced their concerns, and that's exactly what we've asked you this week. We asked your team to tell us what your concerns were going into this last week, and what you're going to do to solve that. Let's see what everybody had to say. We're going to start off this week with Team 1466, the Web Robotics Blue Alliance. Now this week, Web Robotics has been wrapping up construction of a practice robot with plans to test it on defenses before assembling their final design for the competition. Web's primary goal is to breach and be capable of handling all defense types. Now this means fitting a lot of mechanisms in a small space that clears the rock wall while still fitting under the low bar. To meet this goal, the team has designed an arm that will be able to lift, pull, and clear all defenses, and they may adapt it for scaling later on. One of the team's biggest challenges has been building a compact electronics board and working with encoders, a task that's new for their electronics and code students. One of Web's biggest concerns this week has been a concern that many teams have shared, and that's a 5-day snow setback. This week, L&N has finalized their chassis design, and they prepared the electronics board so they can make a second robot to work on after the stop build date has come. L&N's game strategy has been working hard to prepare rookie drivers in making split-second decisions on the field. They're also in the process of mounting a shooting mechanism onto the robot and writing a code that will aim it. This past Thursday, L&N's business team submitted the 2 Dean's List nominations and their Entrepreneurship Award. The BCR build team has been hard at work this week, working on their wheels and improving the stability of their chassis. The build team has also been developing, like many other teams, a multifunctional arm for getting past defenses. BCR's technical division has been working on their advanced vision processing that will be used to aim the ball. BCR has experienced setbacks due to snow and lack of available parts. However, they're entering this next week with optimism. Bearden Robotics Team Ratchet has been working on their electronics board and working on their chassis, to which they will soon add a ball launcher. Bearden, like many other teams, has unfortunately experienced a setback due to weather, and to compensate for this, they'll be ramping up their work schedules in this next week. In conclusion, the obviously common concern seems to be setbacks due to snow and lack of available parts. However, this region seems to possess a lot of optimism going towards that deadline. Now that's all for this week. Thanks for all those who participated, and if you'd like your team featured in the next episode, check the description below. Thanks again for watching, and we'll catch you next week in the last episode.